The first step in the tactical field care phase of TC3 is to assess for unrecognized hemorrhage and control all sources of bleeding. Perform a blood sweep and apply pressure to control bleeding while readying a tourniquet or hemostatic dressing. The areas where the neck and the limbs join the torso are junctional areas. These areas cannot be controlled by standard tourniquets. In addition, the high thigh and groin are target-rich environments not covered by body armor and susceptible to injury. In the axilla and neck, direct pressure can be applied to the source of the most active bleeding, and the femoral arteries can be compressed in the groin. Don't release pressure to check the wound until you can control bleeding with a hemostatic agent or a tourniquet. If possible, and not already done, use a COTC recommended limb tourniquet to control life-threatening external hemorrhage. If bleeding is not controlled with the first tourniquet, apply a second tourniquet side by side with the first. For compressible hemorrhage not amenable to limb tourniquet use, use one of the approved COTC hemostatic dressings. Hemostatic dressings can be used where a tourniquet cannot be effectively applied or on wounds suitable for junctional hemorrhage control, with use of an improvised junctional pressure delivery device when applicable. Use direct pressure for 3 minutes after applying a hemostatic dressing. Next, reassess the prior tourniquet application. Ensure that bleeding is stopped. When possible, a distal pulse should be checked. If bleeding persists or a distal pulse is still present, consider additional tightening of the tourniquet or the use of a second tourniquet next to the first to eliminate both bleeding and the distal pulse. Expose and clearly mark all tourniquet sites with the time of tourniquet application. Damage to the arm or leg is rare if the tourniquet is left on for less than 2 hours. In combat settings, they are the biggest lifesaver on the battlefield. Once applied, the casualty's hemorrhage control interventions must be frequently reassessed to assure continued hemorrhage control. Do not ever apply it and forget it.